Hello YouTubers, how you doing? CJ here. I hope you're all keeping well. Alright, look, another video from CJ's Den. Okay, today I want to talk to you about a release that took place in, if I am correct, yes, it was 1992 that this first got released on VHS. And I'm doing this really for a good friend of mine who I'm friends with on Facebook, and we speak a lot, and he's got a great channel himself. In fact, last night he done 3 videos which are absolutely fantastic. Check him out. Is Curtis Simpkins. He done one last night on That's the Way It Is, then he done one on A Lower from a Y, and the other one, which I still haven't watched yet, which I'm gonna do this evening, is the 6-Day Comeback. He's a fantastic guy and a fantastic Elvis collector, so please check him out. And I put a post up on Facebook the other day, as I had acquired something which I've always been trying to get hold of, and I heard about it. Oh, I heard about it in the early 2000s, must have been, and I'd never seen an original pressed DVD of this. And you may be thinking to yourself now, well, even though the title says what it's all about, it's this. Elvis, The Lost Performances. Now, we had, by the time this came out, we had That's the Way It Is, the 1970 theatrical version, and we had Elvis on Tour. And basically, we knew from there that, due to the different suits, there were other concerts filmed, and all the concerts were filmed for That's the Way It Is and Elvis on Tour. But we only had what was in the general public releases. I do know, however, there were some outtakes of That's the Way It Is going around in the 80s. Not many people had them, but there were some people did. I know that my good friend, British comedian and singer and actor, Freddie Starr, he had outtakes of That's the Way It Is back in the early 80s. But he never shared them with anyone. So, in 1992, we had this. Elvis fans were blessed with outtakes from That's the Way It Is, including not only concert outtakes, but rehearsal outtakes as well. And then you had outtakes from Elvis on Tour. It was just amazing. And I gotta be honest with you, even now, it is still an amazing program. I don't know whether to call it a concert, because it's not a concert. It's a compilation, really, when you think about it. A concert compilation of outtakes, official outtakes, then should we say? Because we know through YouTube and through different bootleg releases that's come out over the years, there are outtakes on Elvis on Tour, and That's the Way It Is. In fact, the best box set that I find really to myself, that came out a few years ago. Well, actually, quite a good few years ago. I'm talking around 2009, 2010. This came out. Elvis, That's the Way It Is, The Complete Works. This contains all the concert footage in full from That's the Way It Is, and the rehearsal footage. And there was an 8 DVD box set. Basically, it was titled Elvis, That's the Way It Is, and Elvis on Tour, and it contained all the outtakes from both movies. But however, there's still a lot, and I mean a lot of outtakes that still hasn't surfaced. But anyway, let's get back to the main title of the video, The Lost Performances. It got released on VHS by MGM, with Turner Entertainment. That's the original tape. Now, it came out, in fact, I still have the original price tag and the receipt inside. W.H. Smith's total video. Video total $9.99. How cool. Anyway, this version came out in first released 1992, and the copyright package design, this design was 1994, sorry. Now, if I'm correct, the very first original UK release of this was also the same artwork. I don't know what was changed about it. I think I'll have to do some research and get that original initial first UK release. I'll have to see if I can find it, but I've never really seen it. I've seen a few different designs of the cover because it has got a few different covers. But here in the UK, I've only ever seen this version. I've also seen the version which came out on video on the commemorative collection, which was released during the 90s by MGM and Turner Entertainment. And then towards the late 90s, then you had Warner Brothers took over and bought the rights and so forth. And still in conjunction with Turner Entertainment, they released it as with Warner Brothers. So, and I'm gonna show you kind of that cover because it's never been officially released on. Well, it's never been officially released on DVD, but this is an official release. This is the Lost Performances, the official VCD. Now, this is a video CD basically, but you can put it into any DVD player and it will work just as a DVD. The only difference is it's a CD. So, it is the official one. You've got the official logo, the official stamp that is on it there. It's not a sparkly one, but it is an official sticker, an official seal. And this is quite rare to get now, the VCD of this. Now, this officially came out with the commemorative collection. Now, this was the cover that they had on the video. Obviously, the video is much longer. All right, so you have to use your imagination. Basically, think of That's the Way It Is special edition video cover, only like this for That's the Way It Is, and the picture I think is turned the opposite way. So that's the official release on the closest you'll get to an official DVD release worldwide. Now VCDs came and go. I knew that VCDs was not really in production long. As you can see, the video CD done by Warner Brothers. The back is again, we've got the story behind the story and the story, rare behind the scenes photos rehearsing with the band. That was also on the back of the covers as well. I'm going to show you it now because it is factory pressed. Comes in a slip case and it's in a normal CD jewel case. Now, I love the feel of this because it feels, like everything you'd expect an original to be. Okay, I love the feel of this. Got the copyrights there. As you can see, it's factory pressed. And this is quite rare to get. Whoops. Not good. Uh-oh. But the disc stayed in its slipcase, which is great. There we go. It's on. It's my fault. So anyway, I wish this chair would stop doing that. I can't wait to get my office chair in here. Okay, so you got the original disc. And even though it's quite rare, I'm going to be selling this pretty soon on eBay. I'm going to wait until there's a weekend where price drops and everything, where you don't have to pay like listing fees and stuff, and I'm going to sell this on eBay. So because I don't need it anymore, you see, even though I'm a collector, the other thing as well is I like doing is giving somebody else a chance to also have something that they really want. And I know that talking with a few people, and I thought, there's so many people who I do know who would like this. I'm going to just be fair with everybody. That's what I'd like to think I'm as fair in every way that I can be. So, Lost Performances VCD. Now, the DVD. I heard about the press-ins that came out in various countries throughout the world. Some came out in Pakistan. Some came out in Miscellanea. Melania. I can't pronounce it. It's a foreign word. Malaysia, is it? Some DVDs came out over there. They were classed as import DVDs, but back then it was the only way of getting them pressed on DVD. It was the closest you could get to an original DVD, an official original DVD. Like, I'm gonna show you a DVD which I probably should have gotten for this. Elvis on Tour. Now, this here is an original, I should say, a factory pressed. I don't know if you can see it there, but that shines up. There's this, like, it's got a hologram glow on it. Hologram. Let's take it out. Maybe if I did this, maybe there we go. Slightly there. You see it? See how nice and shiny it is? That it gives off like a hologramish look, and it's a lovely feel to the cover. It's the same material they use for original DVDs, and this is factory pressed. Now, they did press a version of Elvis on Tour in Pakistan, which was like the original version with the Johnny B. Good opening. I did have a copy of that, but I really wanted this version here, and this is factory pressed. And it's perfect. So there's one of them, and there's a few like that as well. They done one with the 60 comeback. They even did one with Elvis in concert. But again, back to the DVD at hand. Elvis: The Lost Performances. I'm taking it out of this case. It's come up on eBay just recently. This is the factory pressed version of The Lost Performances. And right on the, I don't know if you can see it or not. I don't know if it'll show up at all. No, it says Elvis right here. Ooh, hang on, we were close. Okay, I'm not sure if you was able to see it, but it said Elvis on it. NTSC Region 1. Got the copyrights in there. It, you know, if you didn't know anything else, you know, if you didn't know it didn't come out like officially, that is the closest, you know, you'd think it's an original if you didn't know. But that is the closest you'll get to an original DVD of The Lost Performances. I tell you what it's like. It's like the, This Is Elvis. Now, This Is Elvis is a fantastic documentary, and that's been officially released on both Blu-ray and, no, I'm not sure if it's released on Blu-ray yet. I know it's officially released on DVD, and it's a double disc. And the one version, the extended version, is actually a digital transfer. And obviously, with it being done by Warner Brothers and so forth, the proper company, the quality is second to none. And that's exactly what this is. It's a digital transfer, but it's awesome. The quality is crystal clear, both in picture and sound, and it's remastered. I absolutely love it. I got to thank my wife for it as well, because she sorted it out for me. It was quite a little bit unexpected as well, so I'm quite happy. The cover, however, they came in, it wasn't the right cover. The cover that it came in, do excuse me, I put away just to keep record of it. I keep all my covers in a folder. Last one. That's the cover that it came in. And I thought, well, I've already transferred my original VHS digitally, and when I did that, I made myself a replica, scanned in the video cover, which was this one, scanned that in, whoop, and I made myself a replica of the cover in DVD format. So all I did was take the DVD out and put the pressed one in. And here's my replicated DVD cover of The Lost Performances. So I'm truly happy. So, where did they come from? Well, like I said, the DVDs got pressed in different parts of the world. this Elvis on tour. A friend of mine had this in the States and we did a little trade. So cheers, Justin. I was happy to get this. And again, this is a digital transfer of the original version. So it's in the widescreen. You've got all the angles, you've got all the screens, you've got the original opening with Johnny B. Good. I do have, however, the original official DVD release of Elvis on Tour. But like I said, it is, I mean, I got told a lot, and when I done research on it, I found out this did get a limited release as this anyway. So I was really really happy to get hold of this. And now I'm very happy with this. This was unexpected. And my loving wife surprised me. And she got it for, she got it for, it was really cheap as well, so I'm happy. So basically, that's the Lost Performances. It is out there. I heard, like I said, I heard about these in the early 2000s. I'd never seen any of the press DVDs, so I'm very happy with that. And you know, obviously, I hope that I've shown you something worth watching out for and looking out for. The other story behind the Lost Performances I'm going to tell you about. In the UK, we also had a version where it was a white box set. It was a double VHS set. You had the Lost Performances and Jailhouse Rock, the colorized version. And it came with a certificate and some photograph cards from Jailhouse Rock. So if anybody's interested in this, keep a lookout on eBay pretty soon. This is going to be on there. It's going to be at there's going to be no reserve on it. You know, it's just going to be bidding and just give somebody a fair chance to have it if they'd like it. Like I said, you can put it into. It's not menued, however. I'll be honest, it's not menued. It is just a digital transfer. But it's the closest you'll get to an official DVD, because this is an official release on VCD. And from what I can gather, I've looked on eBay recently and I can't see it anyway. So if you'd like to own that, just keep looking on eBay. If you're living in the States, just do a worldwide search, you'll be able to find it. And there we go. Alright, so Mr. Curtis Simpkins, I hope that's answered some of the questions. There's not really much to say about it. I mean, I could, however, I could tell you the track listings that's on, yeah? And I'll do just that. I'll tell you what, I'll read this description out for those who haven't got this or have never heard of it. Elvis: The Lost Performances. Early in 1986, during a routine inspection of the underground vaults at the Turner/MGM Library in Kansas, a pallet loaded with cans was discovered. The cans contained numerous outtakes from Elvis, That's the Way It Is, and Elvis on Tour, which have been edited together to create this superb compilation. Also included in this program is 10 minutes of rehearsal footage from the Elvis That's the Way It Is concerts shot on the MGM lot in 1970, a rare glimpse at the personal side of this talented entertainer. And the performances are surely they are in order. Okay, the performances are not in order, so this is not the run order, okay? Elvis performs All Shook Up, Are You Lonesome Tonight, Baby Come Back. In other words, it's Baby Let's Play House. Don't Be Cruel, Don't Cry Daddy, Heartbreak Hotel, Hound Dog, How Great Thou Art, I Can't Stop Loving You, I Was the One, In the Ghetto, Just Pretend, Love Me, Make the World Go Away, Money Honey, Release Me, Teddy Bear, The Wonder of You, There Goes My Everything, 20 Days and 20 Nights, and I Wash My Hands in Muddy Waters. Something else I will say about the performances. This also, this video here I'm doing is off the cuff. The Lost Performances is off the cuff. I decided to do it late last night, so please forgive me. when they brought out the special edition of That's the Way It Is, they included In the Ghetto, but Don't Cry Daddy was cut out. I kind of don't get why. I did ask the producer of That's the Way It Is special edition, Rick, who's a friend of mine. I contacted him on a message and asked him if he could answer that, really, why Don't Cry Daddy was cut out. It's always sort of wondered, because in this, you got Don't Cry Daddy going straight into In the Ghetto, and I've often wondered that. So, but anyway, on here you get the Don't Cry Daddy going into In the Ghetto, and you get The Wonder of You for the first time. You get the all the outtakes on Your Mind you get for the first time, but some of them have been put into the special edition of That's the Way It Is in 2001, and those performances are The Wonder of You, In the Ghetto, Just Pretend, and I'm just trying to think now of anything else. Don't Be Cruel, I think, is in there as well. So some of these performances have since been released in the 2001 special edition of That's the Way It Is, which you can purchase on DVD and Blu-ray. Let's hope, however, that they bring this out on DVD officially by Turner Entertainment Company and Warner Brothers, because it would be brilliant for the collection. If they did do it now, I think maybe, because we know that there are more outtakes of That's the Way It Is. I mean, like I said, this box set here of the complete works is absolutely magnificent. Absolutely magnificent for that. Hopefully something like this will get put out officially at some point. So let's hope. And next year is the 50th anniversary of Elvis on tour. So what would be cool for next year? Maybe a box set containing all the concert footage that's unreleased. That would be epic. Maybe we're dreaming on getting the footage released. There's petitions going around to get the footage released, but yet there was petitions going around before to get the Elvis on tour footage released. Will it happen? I hope it will. What's my personal opinion? I don't see it happening. However, as it's the 50th anniversary, what could happen? Potentially. It'd be lovely if it did. But yet again, I still think I'm dreaming on this one too. An official DVD release of Elvis on Tour, special edition. Hey, if they did it with That's the Way It Is, man, they could do it with On Tour as well, because there is so much. I mean, I've got a lot of bootleg DVDs as well that contains the outtakes of Elvis on Tour. You can pick those up. I mean, on eBay, you can pick them up on other websites. Even on YouTube, there's outtakes of Elvis on Tour. Let's just hope that they find it within themselves to do it. I mean, they say it. So, I mean, somebody said to me, they say it's about cost. It's Elvis. You think about That's the Way, the special edition. You think about how now, especially now, the amount of fans around the world who are killing themselves for this box set. Not literally, but they would do anything to get this set, or to get this special edition DVD with all outtakes on. I mean, if you think about the fact that that footage is all in a vault. And I don't mean this to sound nasty in any way, because I'm a very respectful person. But all the older generation, by the time they sadly pass on, and there's only so much when it comes to the younger generation who would be willing, I mean, to go all out, then you got another generation. How long is that footage going to stay in the vault for? What are they planning on doing with it? I'm sure that all the older generation that grew up loving Elvis even probably went to see him. I mean, there's Facebook groups where you see fans actually go on there. This is where I saw him. Here's this photograph I took. He was dynamic. He was amazing, and all the rest of it. And they would love to see this footage. So MGM, Turner Entertainment Company, Warner Brothers, EPE, what are you doing? You know, think about it. I know that you're doing everything that you possibly can, and I know there's a lot involved when it comes to copyrights, as in music rights from Sony, BMG, or RCA. But surely something could be done. I mean, think about the money that you could make from this. You know, I mean, it would be a sell. Even if you did a limited edition, sort of like numbered box set or whatever, you think of how quick that would be pre-ordered and sold out. As long as it's at an affordable price for the fans, and you have, you know, like a certain number cut-off point where you say, okay, we'll produce this many. I mean, and that'll happen all the time, you know, with certain artists, and you know, what a better way to do it with Elvis Presley. I mean, he is the most iconic singer in the entire world, right? And I'm going to say is, because even though he's sadly no longer with us, in our hearts, he will always be alive, and his music will always live on, you know? And we want to not just to be able to enjoy listening to him, but we want to enjoy seeing him on the screen. And by bringing out a Blu-ray or a limited edition package or something we can at least enjoy, you know? I mean, let's face it, it's common sense. When things happen like that, it's going to get put up on YouTube or anything and stuff like that. I mean, Elvis is just too big, he's too powerful, you know? Even now. So yeah, he always will, and he is still the greatest entertainer of all time. So, I mean, I don't know who watches my videos. I know obviously all my subscribers do, which I can't thank from the bottom of my heart enough. And I know that I've made a lot of new subscribers recently as well, who I can't thank from the bottom of my heart enough. And I've had so many wonderful emails and messages. It's emotional, you know, and I really, really do appreciate it. But if anybody from EPE or Warner Brothers or somebody, you know, sees this video, please take on board, you know, what I've said, and listen to the fans, you know, and look around. You know, I'm not saying that you don't listen to them. I just think it's frustrating for a lot of fans, you know, that who really wants to see the footage. So, all right, will there be another YouTube video today? Who knows? I've got a lot of requests, but seeing Curtis's video last night on That's the Way It Is, and he did mention the lost performances, and when I put the post up the other day on Facebook, he commented on my post and sent me a private message as well. So I thought about it last night. I thought, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to do a video on the lost performances. Literally off the click of a hat. So yeah, until the next video, stay safe and keep well. I'll see you soon.